Hey there. Hi guys. It's been a while since I sat down and actually did a normal step-by-step makeup routine. My cat is climbing on some shelves and my beagle dog is chasing him a little bit. Wondering why he's on the shelf so she can't reach. I got some new stuff. I got a new microphone, which is in the closet, and I haven't hooked it up yet. I know, riveting stuff. I did get some eye brushes. These guys here. I think they were $8. I don't remember. It was a few weeks ago. I was really excited. I was going to do a haul, you know, and then I didn't. So I know what you're thinking. Cool story, bro. Cool story. These are the MSQ brand off of Amazon. I don't know if you can see that. MSQ. I had gotten another set from them that I wasn't crazy about, but these ones seem to be a little softer. I gave those ones to my buddy Callie, but these ones do seem to be softer. I'm going to silence my phone, because I just don't need to hear about it, Walmart. I don't need to hear about it. There. So I needed some eye brushes, so I got these guys. The ones I was, and this. I was pretty excited about this little eyeliner situation. Thought that was really cool. It's like not made in the US, because this card says about this bent eyeliner brush. It says designed for bent to make up better. And better is spelled B-E-T-T-R-E. Designed bent to make up better. I don't know if you can read that. But I just opened them right now. I hadn't even used them yet. So anyways, I was looking at it. I do appreciate that it says what each of them are for. So what we've got is a large shader, a blending, highlighter, eyeshader, eyebrow, blending, eyeshader, eyebrow, eyeliner. Designed for bent to make up better. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Anyways, so these. Also, my husband has several 3D printers. He has a business on eBay called Fellowship of the Table. And so if you or anyone you know is looking for minis to play D&D with, or any sort of nerd game that needs minis, my husband 3D prints them and sells them on eBay. So Fellowship of the Table is his stuff. But he printed me this mug for my eye brushes. He printed himself one because it perfectly fits a can of pop. So he can have, oh, my stuff is falling. So he can have like the most perfect mug for his pop. Anyways, it's a pop can. I don't know that he can sell that one. I don't think he has the license for it to sell, but yeah, anyways, he made it for me. I've been wanting one of these makeup brush cleaners for a while. This is the Felix Cleaning Solutions. I had the box. It must have just thrown it out. Unless the cat stole it. But this is Felix In Seconds Makeup Color Removal Dry Sponge is what it says. I don't know if that's in focus or not. I can't see. I think it's not in focus. Sorry about that. But anyways, it's one of these. It's just a black sponge, and you can swirl your pigment off, so then in between you don't have to use a different brush for every color. If you, for whatever reason, don't want to or don't have enough brushes, you can swirl them off in between. So the girls, well, I let Harper put makeup on the other day, and so she used blue, and I cleaned it off real good, and you can see it worked. There's no pigment on my skin. I did just wash all my brushes, and then she wanted to put makeup on, so I let her choose the colors. I put the makeup on the brush for her, and then I handed her the brush, and I let her put it on herself. So her eyeshadow was a blue color, a green color, and this bronzy sparkle color, so it looked like she got punched in the face. Because she's 3, and 3-year-olds, you know, sometimes their eyeshadow needs to be on fleek for nap time. You know, you just gotta be looking fly no matter what you're doing. Am I right? Where my 3-year-olds at? Okay. So anyways, so even though this one too, this one is what she used the green one for. And again, it's a little bit stained until I wash it again, but there's no pigment coming off, so that's amazing. I was really pleased with that purchase. We're winning at life. I think I had already done, I think I did a video with this guy, but this is one of my newer palettes, but I think I did do a video with it. I feel like that might have been the last makeup video that I did a few weeks ago. It feels substantially longer ago than it actually was. It feels like it's been like 2-3 months, but I know it's only maybe been like 2 weeks, maybe 3, since I actually sat down and did a makeup video. I don't think it's really been quite as long as what it feels like. But I was doing, you know, 2 videos a week, so to not do any for a while, it feels like longer than that. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna put makeup on. How about that? You like that? You like that? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead with this Photo Ready Candid by Revlon. 1 pump on the back of my hand. This color is 130 Ivory, 130 Ivory, in case anybody gives a care about that sort of thing. And I'm just gonna go in with this foundation brush. Oh, I got some concealer that I have not tried yet, and I meant to put it on underneath this foundation. So I guess what I'll do is I'll put this on part of my face, do the concealer, and then put it on the rest of my face. What you want, Knuckle Beavers? So this concealer is really very light. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the matte finish. This shade is Fair Warm. I ordered it online, so I couldn't really see it in person. This is substantially lighter than what I really need, but part of my thought was that it would kind of brighten my under eye area. And so I recognize it's a little lighter than what I need, but I'm hoping that if I put foundation on the top of it, then that'll kind of balance it out and then it won't look terrible. So I'm going to do this on my eyelids and on my under eye. I have not ever used this at all. At all. Again, it's the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the matte finish. And this is supposed to be a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, because you know I don't spend money on makeup much. I don't spend much money on makeup. And this one was $6. So hopefully it's a nice brown on. We'll find out. I'm going to go easy with it because it is a lighter color. She's really light. But I knew that it would be really light. Like I said before, my thought process was I was hoping it would kind of brighten my under eye area. Do I look awesome? I feel like I look really awesome. That might be too much. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to be fancy and actually use a concealer brush. At least I think this is a concealer brush. I'm going to use this brush whether it's for concealer or not. How about that? I feel like it's starting to dry down already, which is not a bad thing. I wish you guys could see my little cat. He's so cute. Talking about you, Oren. He's cleaning himself in the guest bed. Taking a little bath. My nephews and my niece were here for spring break last week. They just left yesterday. They came up with my parents. And they were all obsessed with Oren because he's so cute. I can't say that I blame them because he is the best. He's such a sweet boy, and although he doesn't love to be held, he's pretty tolerant, so he's not, oof, that is something. Jeez. So, let's not panic, because I'm just going to put foundation over it. That was by design. I knew it would be lighter, and I'm just the whole time had planned to put foundation over it. This foundation is the color of my skin, so that works in my favor. I also have a dampened beauty blender, just in case this concealer needed help, in case it didn't lay nice underneath my foundation or something. It's looking pretty cakey so far. I didn't do my forehead yet, maybe that'll help. I was in the sun a little bit yesterday. We took the dogs for a walk, and it was so nice, and so my forehead got a little bit sunburned. It's not terrible. It doesn't really even hurt, but I just noticed it last night after we got back. I was looking in the mirror and I was like, oh, my forehead looks kind of darker. It's drying down pretty good. It's just sitting right in my lines, which I guess that's just what makeup does, but I would have preferred if it would have blurred out some of my texture, but that's okay. I do have this guy over here, this problem child. I wonder if there's some concealer in here still. Oh, I think there is. I had a zit, obviously, and then I couldn't just leave it alone and let it heal on its own. I'm not a nerd. I had to pick at it. Alright, that kind of covers it. Okay, so this is the e.l.f. concealer on my eyelids, on my under eyes. You know what, I feel like it's possible that I didn't really blend my foundation down my neck, so I'll just do that now. I feel like there is still some product on this brush. We'll just swirl it good at the jawline so that we don't have a line. We don't want to see where it begins and ends. That's so 1995. I feel like this is a pretty good shade match for my skin anyway, so there's not like a huge difference. Oh, well, I guess I did that snack video so you can see my haircut, but yeah, I got my haircut. Do I have a makeup wipe in here? I do. I've got a homemade makeup wipe in here. I just want to get that foundation off my hands. so I don't accidentally like wipe it on my dress or something. Today we're gonna use my Wanderlust palette from Profusion Cosmetics. Just to remind you, this is what that looks like. This is 21 shades, and it was $10 at Walmart. That's not a special price, that's just how much they always are. And I love it. I'm gonna set my eyelids just a little bit. With just my Creamy Natural by Rimmel pressed powder. I don't know if you can hear, but my husband is playing his electric guitar. He's played acoustic for a long time, but he just recently has decided that he wants to pursue electric guitar. So if you hear some music, that could be what it is. Although I probably will put some music on this video anyway when I go to edit it. In which case you won't hear his guitar because you'll hear the music that I edited in. Alright. I feel like those eyelids are set pretty good. I do feel like this concealer, the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, I do feel like it dried down pretty good. It is a matte concealer, so it's not supposed to stay dewy. It's not supposed to stay, you know, hydrated. Although it does feel a little moist under my eyes. I'll go ahead and set that too. Again, I don't necessarily set it because of the product that's under my eye itself. I set it in case, or I just put some powder there for in case there's fallout from my eyeshadow, which this palette honestly doesn't have a lot of fallout. The Profusion products, the eyeshadows, at least the ones that I've used, I haven't had that problem much with. A little bit maybe with the shimmery ones, but the matte ones in particular really don't have a lot of fallout. The fallout that's there, it's not like all of it ever, it's just a little. It's really not bad at all. Let's go into eyes. I think I'll do green. I really like the greens from this palette, which is surprising to me because I never have been one to reach towards a green. But these ones, I like it. Just kidding, no I'm not. I'm gonna go in with this brown, this brown tone, called Coast in the corner. I'm gonna put that in my crease. I feel like I've used this one in my crease before. And I feel like I liked it. Even if I didn't, I'm using it now. And while I do this, I am pulling it up a little bit to diffuse that edge now, so that I don't have to kind of go back and deal with that later. I'm going to go ahead and take the Coast and do it on the other side. And again, pull it up a little bit above the crease and kind of diffuse it because we don't want a heavy line. Then I'm just going to take this brush cleaner and really swirl that color off. I'm going to go in with this medium green called Hypnotic. That is kind of a shimmery. It kind of reminds me almost like a sea foam, but it's not quite that light. Just on the lid. I'm trying not to pull that up into the crease at all. So I have been watching Friday Night Lights, the TV show, for the last couple weeks. I got a little distracted with my family here, doing other things than watching TV, which is a welcome distraction. But I really like it. If you like a 1 hour drama, kind of a TV show, that is a touch dramatic without being disgusting and having a whole bunch of language in it, that is a good one. I would not recommend it for kids. It's not a kids show. But it streams on Hulu, and also you can stream it on Amazon if you add the Stars channel to Amazon. But I personally stream it on Hulu. It's the third time that I'm watching it all the way through. It's about this high school football coach in the state of Texas, and it kind of follows the lives of his team, the players, and some of the cheerleaders, and the coach's household, and it gets you all up in your feels. There are a little bit of sexual situations, but it's not like the worst ever. And they really don't show much, which is nice. This is really understated, the screen. So I think I'm going to layer it up with, I'll go in actually and swirl this hypnotic off there. I'm going to layer it up with jade. I was wondering, I think I remember this being really understated. I'm going to go ahead and layer it up with jade, which is this deeper green that's right next to it. This guy here. It's like an emeraldy. I just kind of wanted to deepen that green without going too dark. I'm trying to keep it kind of chill and not go crazy. This brush doesn't really want to, it doesn't want to lay down product like right next to my lash line. Again, I'm going to go in and clean this brush. I'm really excited to have this brush cleaner. And like, you can wash it and reuse it. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and I'm gonna just go in just with jade and try to kind of build it up right at my lash line. Trying to decide how fancy I want to be. Okay. I'm just gonna go back in with that jade, this guy here, right on my lash line, and try to get just a real deep line of just that color. It's raining outside. I love the pitter pat of rain. I feel like it makes like the perfect nap weather. So after this, I might go take a nap. This is not exactly what I was looking for. It's not really building up like I wanted it to. That's okay though. It is laying pigment down right at the lash line, which is part of what I was looking for. But I was hoping that it would be a little more opaque. But because I already had basically the same color, it's not as dramatic as I was expecting it to be. I'll just go in a little more and see if I can just build it up. It is a little deeper, but not like, it does not meet my expectation. That's okay though. Alright, I think I'm done with that eyeshadow look. I am gonna just use this pressed powder. Just kind of brush away any fallout, because there always is a little bit of fallout from these shimmers. You know, I think I'm gonna go up above with this yellow called Tranquil. It's this guy here. We'll go kind of in the crease and then up. Oh, not quite. Oh, that's right there. Not quite all the way to my brow line, but almost. Just to cool that brown down a little. It's kind of a lot. Holy kickback. I forgot how much kickback these mats have. I guess I am going all the way up to my brow bone with that pale yellow. Okay. Now I'm done with my eyes. So I'm gonna contour. I've got my 031 Pecan from Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm really looking forward to summer. I just had a birthday. I'm 39 and I got myself a nice pool float because I had probably spent, I don't know, 30 bucks on all these crap ones that kept popping, and so I went on Amazon and I found a really nice one for, I don't remember how much I paid for it. Was it 45 or 39 or I don't know. It was marked down originally. It was like 90 bucks, and so it was marked down to like 40 or something. And the reviews were really good. It's a canvas covered inflatable raft, but it's super heavy duty, and the people on there were whining because this is a nice mat, but it only lasted me 4 years. And I was like, 4 years? That's incredible. I'll take a mat that only lasts for 4 years. Because I don't share it. Like, I won't let my kids use it and stuff. I only let grown-ups use it, and you know, we don't jump in our pool. It's not deep enough. So it's not going to be roughhoused with. It's not going to be horse played with. So I really think that it'll last me a good long time. Because there's, yeah, like I said, there's not going to be horseplay and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to the summer and my new float and, you know, living my best life in the sunshine. I'm going to go in with this for blush. I went pretty easy on that contour today, which I guess is not a bad thing. We've got so many leftovers from when my parents were here. My mom loves to cook from scratch because she's awesome. So we had homemade turkey pot pie with homemade crust. I'm going to go back in with my contour, the pecan, and bronze up a little bit more. Just a touch, like just above my temples, kind of like above my eyebrows. And my nose, hit the tip of my nose, a little bit on my cheeks. I'm just feeling bronzy today. I don't have a bronzer, but I guess I'll just kind of go in with this as a bronzer a little bit. Anyway, so she had made homemade turkey pot pie, and it was delicious. And then there was some leftover crust, and so then I threw some leftover apples that we had because we had gone to Chiquamanon Falls and we had a picnic when we were there, so we had leftover apples chopped up already. So I just took the chopped up apples and I chopped them up some more, and then I put them inside the leftover pie crust with some brown sugar and cinnamon, and it was delicious. So good. Like apple turnovers. I had the leftovers of that for dinner last night. I had the leftover apple turnover for my dinner. My husband made a brisket one day, and that was delicious. I had made pulled pork the first night, so that was delicious. My dad made homemade potato salad, his mom's recipe, and that was delicious. We ate delicious things. So good. Pumped my nephews and my niece full of video games and sugar cereal and carbs and water fights when it's too cold outside. We stayed up past our bedtime. It was so much fun. Okay, for my lips, I'm going to go in with the Collab All About the Pout Tinted Lip Balm. And I'm going to top it. I had already earlier put on this Soaking Up the Sun Physicians Formula Maru Maru Butter Tinted Balm. But it's pretty much soaked in. It's like it really is like a tinted chapstick, and I feel like it pretty much has soaked in. I don't know that there might be a little bit left. Let's blot that off so we can have a fresh canvas to work with. Actually, I'll just use this makeup wipe. It's got micellar water, so it'll really get the oh yeah, there was some pigment on there. Not much, but a little bit. We'll go ahead and get all that off. So we can start with a fresh canvas. Now, okay, for this All About This Pout Tinted Lip Balm, it's like a nude color. I'm being generous because my lips run a little dry, and I always pick at them whenever there's like dead skin hanging off them. So I feel like if I keep them moist, then it kind of minimizes the dead skin peeling off. Right now, finally, it took me a few weeks to just not pick at them so much and keep them really moist. But I feel like they're actually in a nice place right now. Alright, so this nude really, it's pretty fair, and it doesn't necessarily match my lip color, which is fine because my plan all along was to top it with Snuggle. This is the LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss in the color Snuggle. We need mascara and we need some eyebrows. We need some eyebrows. Okay, let's do the eyebrows first and then I'll do the mascara. I'm going to go in with this NYX eyebrow powder pencil in ash brown. Just fill in the sparse kind of spots. And I'm never one to really go crazy with eyebrow products and make them look super chiseled or anything like that. That's not who I am. Not terribly dramatic. Just fill in the thin spots. My eyebrows are not wild and crazy, they just kind of stay kind of always pointed in the same direction. I don't have like coarse curly eyebrows. They're pretty tame, which is nice. So I don't have to try too hard to get them in control. Just color in the thin spots and hit them with the spoolie to kind of blend the product out a little. I'm loving my highlight to blend out my grays. I felt like for summer it would be fun to have a short haircut and not have to wear my hair up 24/7 from being in the pool. I thought that it would be nice to have short hair that I can just kind of pull out of my face, but not having a ponytail all the time because I wear a stupid looking sun hat and the ponytail kind of gets in the way. So I have to like have it all the way up on the top of my head in order for it not to be in the way, and then it kind of is in the way anyway, so then I have to like use claw clips and like put it in a French twist / bun of sorts. And anyways, I didn't want to do all that for the whole summer, so I got a short hairdo in hopes that I wouldn't have to do all that for the whole summer. I think I want blue mascara today, you guys. I think I want blue mascara. I'm going to go in with the Falsies Navy Glam by Maybelline New York. I feel like I can see that it's blue. Can you see that it's blue? I'm not sure if you can tell or not. I think I'll go and do, I'll do 2 coats on each. Alright. I think that completes our look for today. I still love this Wanderlust palette. Loving the Hypnotic and the Jade. Looks nice with my green flowers on my dress today. Got some navy blue mascara. Pretty fly for a white guy. Okay. That's my completed look. Thanks so much for watching. I miss making videos. I did. But sometimes you just don't feel like it. Even though you love it and you miss it when you don't, sometimes you just can't. You can't give a care about whether or not you have. So, anyways. Look at me cleaning all my brushes on this. I'm gonna lay them. Coats lighting. Alright guys. Thanks so much for watching. Jesus loves you and you all be blessed.